What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Halloween. I got a fun video for you guys today. I will be tier ranking celebrities dressed up in their Halloween costumes as X-Men characters. Y'all already know I am a huge fan of the X-Men, so I don't care how famous a celebrity is, how many followers they have, how many Grammys they have. If they fuck up, they're gonna hear my mouth. They're gonna get dragged in this video because I don't play about the X-Men. So we are gonna get into the video, but before we get things started, theme song. All right, let me go ahead and introduce the tiers of which I will be placing each celebrity in their costume in. So the first tier is Gobbled It Up. It's a play on words. It's kind of like ate it up. But the two main reasons why I chose the word gobble instead of ate, number one, gobble is a play on words from goblin, Halloween. You see the connection? But the main reason why, on some nerd, during the Fantastic Four press release, this moment happened.
I completely gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa Sue is a soon-to-be mom.
Because there are so many cliches associated with so much of the time mothers in films over the decades.
The second tier is mid. Mid simply means like I don't 100% love it, but I don't 100% hate it. Like it's just like in the middle, you know. I don't really want to dump on it. Like they didn't exceed my expectations, but they didn't do a terrible job. So that's why we called it mid. Mid. The third category is cheap. I think that the costume looks cheap. Basically, you could have done better with the costume, or you could have done better with the character, or you probably could have chose a better character. It's not all the way terrible, but it's definitely not good. And here's the thing, like, I can't give a pass to a lot of these celebrities because, well, I will assume, a lot of people assume that celebrities are rich or wealthy. They have money. So you have all these resources at your disposal. You should not be settling for a cheap ass costume. I'm just saying. Let's move on. And the name of the last tier ranking is Wendy Williams. What was that?
That's what you said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.
If I put a celebrity in this tier ranking, that means the costume sucks. And it's like, why on earth did you even bother? Just a waste of space. So let's get started. The first person is Beyonce. Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. She dressed up as Storm at Ciara's Halloween party. I believe it was either 2014 or 2015. But yeah, Beyonce is Storm. Beyonce, you could have came a little bit harder, babe. I'm not gonna hold you. Beyonce's costume looks cheap. Because Beyonce, when you see Beyonce, she's like on this level, you know, she's so grand and so massive. So it's like everything that she does, you expect it to be grand and massive. And Storm is a grand and massive superhero. So she's one of the most well-known Black woman superheroes of all time. And with Beyonce portraying Storm, I thought she was gonna bring it. It's just, I don't know. It could be better. I have to be extremely critical because there are a lot of people on this list that dressed up as Storm. So again, I don't care about your celebrity status. I don't care about your accolades. If you are going to be an X-Men character, you got to bring it. And Beyonce, you really didn't bring it. So I don't 100% hate it, but I definitely don't love it. So I'm going to put it in cheap as because she looks cheap. as Storm. The next person on the list is Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer dressed as Rogue, and she did this for the 2023 Halloween, and she posted it on her Instagram. Now, what's very interesting is the reason why Keke Palmer chose to dress as Rogue was because of a TikTok that went viral. There was this one TikTok user, he says that Keke Palmer should play Rogue in the MCU. Take a look.
I loved seeing this video of Keke Palmer shooting her shot at a superhero role, and I also loved the support that came with it. But I looked in the comments and there weren't really any good suggestions for who. The best one I saw was DC's Bumblebee. Downside there is Warner Brothers can't make a Superman movie, so good luck getting her in the batting order. And the rest of it was just a bunch of sight casting for the 2 or 3 other black superwomen who get any shine, primarily Storm. But the thing is, all of those disregard Keke's personality, which is what makes her a fun, watchable actor, and Storm definitely doesn't fit there. If you want her to deliver a powerhouse lead, she's got to have room to play in that role. There's only one way I can think of to give her that fun, boisterous role that she thrives in, while also pissing a bunch of people off. Let her be Rogue. Let her wear Daisy Dukes and throw a truck at Carol Danvers.
Keke Palmer saw the TikTok and she went in. She dressed up as Rogue. She had the hair, she had the suit, she had the jacket. She did her big one.
Sarah, prepare to go rogue. Guys, is this really the best we can come up with?
I'll be in my trailer.
I love how Keke Palmer did Rogue. And honestly, if they was to cast her in the MCU, I wouldn't mind it. Keke Palmer absolutely killed it. I'm going to put her in the gobbled it up category.
I completely gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa Sue is a super.
All right, next up is Jay Farah. You might know him from Saturday Night Live. He's one of the best impersonators of all time and just a very talented comedian. He dressed up as Wolverine. Now, here's the thing. You can't get Wolverine wrong. Like, putting on a Wolverine costume is just like, okay, like there's not that many variations to a Wolverine Halloween costume. So it's like, I don't know what to judge. He looks good in the costume. However, it's not a very wow factor moment because it's Wolverine. Like, what can you do as Wolverine? Like, I don't know. I feel like if you was to choose another man in the X-Men, they'll have different variations. Like, Scott has different variations. But with Wolverine, it's kind of like, you get what you get, you know? Yellow and blue, get the claws, get the shield or whatever. So I love Jay Farah to death, but I'm gonna have to put him in the mid category because it's literally just Wolverine. Like, it's no shade. He looks good in the costume, but again, it's Wolverine. All right, next up is Chloe Bailey. She is dressed up as Storm. Now, I will say Chloe Bailey did a far better job than Beyonce. Beyonce, how did you let your own artist outdo you as Storm? Yikes. Chloe Bailey, she looks good right there. She decided to do the classic black leather costume of Storm with no pants, just tights and boots and all that. And she's shaped like Storm. But I don't 100% love it. Compared to all the other Storm costumes, she did good, but it's not gobbled it up good. So for that, I'm going to put Chloe Bailey in the mid section. Mid is not a bad choice. It's just, you know, it's just not, like I don't 100% love it, but she did her thing. So shout out to Chloe Bailey. Next up is Takara Jones. Now, if you are unfamiliar with Takara Jones, or maybe you haven't heard that name in a very long time, so you probably forgot who she was. Takara Jones appeared on season 3 of America's Next Top Model.
I'm Takara. I'm big, black, beautiful, and loving it. I love my skin and I'm working it. I'm hitting 200 in the butt. What? I kind of had to be tough all my life. My whole immediate family been involved in this. I'm the mama.
She is dressed up as Mystique.
Don't make me use these.
I think she looks absolutely great. I love the fact that she chose this costume, but I love the fact that she went over and beyond to embody Mystique. She decided to paint her skin blue. She found the right wig. She looks good as Mystique. She looks absolutely good as Mystique. She killed it. I'm going to put her in Gobbled It Up.
I gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa Sue is a Sue.
Next person on my list is Natalie Harkrow. I have no idea who this woman is. I don't know what she does. I don't know how she's famous. I don't know if she's a singer, model, actress. It looks to me that she's just a influencer. I mean, she has 5 million followers on Instagram. I don't see any businesses or anything. So I don't know what this woman does. But she is dressed up as Celine from the Hellfire Club. Bodied. Absolutely bodied it. I wonder if she is a fan of the X-Men, because only people who read X-Men comics know who Celine is. Celine has never been adopted in any X-Men media in terms of films. Now, as far as television shows, she was in X-Men the animated series, and she was in Wolverine and the X-Men, but she was only in there for like 1 or 2 episodes. Either or, they said her name like twice, so some stranger that's not reading X-Men comics is not going to know who the hell Celine is. I genuinely want to know if she is an X-Men comic reader, because if she is, tens, like, shout out to her. But she dressed up as Celine from the Hellfire Club, and I don't have no notes. She killed it. She absolutely killed it. So for that, I am going to put her in Gobbled It Up.
Gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa Sue is...
Next up is one of the best hit makers of hip hop music. I am talking about Big Glow, Glorilla. Glorilla dressed up as Polaris. First of all, I love this girl. I love this girl. She can rap her ass off. She don't sound like any of the other female rappers up here. The bars, the delivery, the music is just 10s across the board. Like, I love me some Glorilla. But just the fact that she dressed up as one of my favorite X-Men characters, Polaris, absolutely dope. And same sentiments that I had with Natalie. I really wonder if Glorilla is a fan of X-Men comics, because the only X-Men media that Polaris has appeared in was the show that was on Fox, X-Men The Gifted. But even then, Polaris was not dressed as the comic accurate costume in that show. So I really wonder if Glorilla is a fan of the X-Men comics, and if she reads them. Because even if you've seen Polaris in any of the X-Men animated shows, she appeared in X-Men the animated series, and she appeared in Wolverine and the X-Men. Same. She wasn't wearing the classic costume in those shows, and she only appeared in like a maximum of 3 episodes, and she wasn't even the main protagonist. So I said all this to say, I feel in my spirit that Glorilla is a X-Men comic reader, and if so, I just love her even more. Shout out to Glorilla. She killed it as Polaris, and this is just so different and so unique. I love the fact that Glorilla dressed as Polaris. So for that, I'm going to put her in Gobbled It Up, because she indeed did that.
Gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa Sue is a soon-to-be mom.
Next up is another one of my favorite artists, Victoria Monet. She is dressed as Storm. She looks amazing. She looks absolutely amazing. This is Storm. This right here is Storm. Like, looking at the costume, she is embodying Storm. The aura surrounding Victoria Monet is chef kiss. She is dressed up as Storm's white costume from Astonishing X-Men. She looks good. She looks really good. Shout out to Victoria. Oh my goodness. I love, this is 10s across the board. She dressed up as Storm, for Halloween 2024. So this was last year. I don't have no notes. Shout out to Victoria Monet. She killed it as Storm. She looks absolutely amazing.
I completely gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry.
Next up, another celebrity that is dressed up as Storm. I'm telling y'all, Storm is heavy on this list. The Oscar-winning actress Lupita Nyong'o.
Hello.
All right. Lupita, I love you. You're extremely talented and extremely gorgeous. And this was 2024. She dressed up as Storm last year and attending a Halloween party. Okay. Because social media went crazy when they saw Lupita dressed up as Storm. And I really think the only reason why social media went crazy about this is because they wanted Lupita to play Storm in the MCU, but also they want a dark-skinned Storm, and Lupita has the talent and she has the aesthetic. She has that beautiful, beautiful golden ivory black skin to bring Storm to life. We all love Storm in her dark melanin skin. So yeah, she would kill it as Storm. But as far as the costume sucks. It sucks. I was literally looking for Storm in a black suit and I could not find it. I'm looking through my comments. I'm like, when the hell was Storm ever wearing a black suit or a black tuxedo? It doesn't exist. Lupita just threw this on and threw on a white wig and some white contacts and said, I'm Storm. And y'all ate it up because, again, we all want to see a dark-skinned Storm. But the costume is terrible. The costume is terrible. Now, the only thing that she did get right was the white hair, the white contacts, and then she got the necklace. So the only picture that I found was Storm wearing that necklace is when Storm attended the Hellfire Gala, the very first Hellfire Gala, and that is the necklace that she was wearing on the red carpet. But other than that, Storm was not wearing no damn suit. So it's like, why is Lupita wearing a suit? But again, she's wearing the wig and y'all love it. Y'all ate it up. Lupita, I love you, but this costume is terrible. You could have came harder, man. You could have came way harder than that. I'm sorry, Lupita. This ain't it. This is not it. So for that, I have to put you in the last tier, the sucky tier. The Wendy Williams. What was that?
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay. James.
All right, next up is Sweetie, the rapper Sweetie, My Type and Tap In, you know, a few of her hit singles. Sweetie is dressed up as Mystique. Now, as I said earlier, Takara is dressed up as the comic accurate version of Mystique. Sweetie, she is dressed up as the Jennifer Lawrence version of Mystique from the X-Men films. Now, I do know, of course, there's two different actresses that played Mystique in the films. We had Jennifer Lawrence and Rebecca Romijn, but Sweetie is the Jennifer Lawrence version, and I will explain why as I get to the next person. But other than that, Sweetie looks good. She looks good. She looks good. I mean, Sweetie's body is banging. It's always banging. She's a beautiful woman and she killed it as Mystique. And just the fact that same thing with Takara, she went over and beyond, painted herself blue, whole body blue. Like, she is stripped down naked, boobs are covered, is covered, ass is covered, and we see the blue scales and we see the blue skin. She got the nails and she's just embodying the sexy aura of Mystique. I don't have no notes. Sweetie looks good right here. She looks so good. I'm going to put Sweetie and gobbled it up because she definitely gobbled it up. Shout out to Sweetie.
I completely gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa.
Next up is Quavo. Quavo from the legendary platinum selling hip hop rap group, the Migos. You know, they always said that Quavo is like the Beyonce of the group because he be killing the hooks. Quavo is dressed up as Beast. Hank McCoy. And he is dressed up as the Beast from X-Men First Class, that version of Beast. Quavo killed it. Quavo absolutely killed it. Shout out to him for one, painting his entire body blue, 2, putting on blue fur, and 3, being dripped out as Beast. Like, this is a gangster version of Beast. Beast is wearing so many diamond chains. He got the grills. Like, Quavo literally pimped out Hank McCoy. So he killed it as Beast. And then back to my earlier point. So the reason why I was able to decipher the type of Mystique that Sweetie was embodying, she's doing the Jennifer Lawrence version of Mystique, because Beast is doing the X-Men First Class version of Mystique. And in that film, Mystique and Beast, they were love interests. Now, mind you, Quavo and Sweetie, they were together at one point. So this was Halloween in 2020. Now, I don't know what the hell they was doing outside in 2020, because the pandemic was happening and everybody should have been in the house, social distancing. But, you know, these celebrities, they just do what they want. But I said all this to say, Sweetie and Quavo dated back then. So because they dated, that's why they chose Beast and Mystique as their costumes. And like I said, in X-Men First Class, Beast and Mystique were a couple. So it was very clutch that they did this, and they both bodied their characters. Quavo gobbled it up, straight up.
I gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry.
So on my list is Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey is a well-known model, but majority of the public knows her for being a reality star on the show Real Housewives of Atlanta.
The only time that I look back is to see how far I've come.
Cynthia is also dressed up as Storm.
I feel as strong as a hurricane.
I told y'all. So many celebrities dressed up as Storm. Cynthia looks good here. She looks absolutely good here. I really don't have any notes, but it's not on gobbled up level. She looks good as Storm, but she could have gave me more, if that makes sense. Like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it because, again, she looks good, but I don't love it. I don't love it as Storm. Like, she did not give Storm the way Victoria Monet gave Storm, you know? But she did better, far better than Beyonce. So for that, I am going to put Cynthia in the mid tier. Next up, this person is also dressed as Storm. This is Khloe Kardashian. Wendy Williams, what was that?
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.
Speaking of Kardashians, the next person on the list is Kim Kardashian. Now, Kim Kardashian is dressed up as the Rebecca Romaine version of Mystique from the X-Men films. And the only reason why I was able to decipher that was because how Kim is wearing her hair. And, listen, I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite, and I don't even care, because this is my channel, this is my show, so it is what it is. Kim Kardashian is always naked. So, her being naked as Mystique, what's new? Kim Kardashian is always naked. We ain't even talking about the sex tape. She is legit always naked. As a single woman, as a married woman, as a divorced woman, the girl is always naked. So her portraying a naked character what is there to even get hype about? I don't understand. It's not bad. It's not bad, but again, it didn't meet no expectation. You know, she should have just chose another character, or she could have just did what Takara did and just dressed Mystique in a comic accurate outfit. I'm just unimpressed with Kim Kardashian. Oh yeah, for that, I am going to put Kim Kardashian in cheap as because she looks cheap. All right, next up is Janelle James, aka Ava from Abbott Elementary. She is dressed as Storm. I'm telling y'all, Storm is just all over this damn list.
Happy Halloween, y'all. Reap the whirlwind of storm.
Listen, I'm giving my 10s to Janelle because she is dressed up as the 90s classic version of Storm. You know, we all recognize Storm in that outfit from X-Men the animated series, and she looks good as Storm. And she was dressed as Storm in the Halloween episode of Abbott Elementary. All right, but and I love Janelle James, and Ava's my favorite character on Abbott Elementary. I can't put it in Gobbled It Up. I can't. It has to go in mid. I like it. I love it, actually. I love it. I love it a lot. But for it to be in Gobbled It Up, like, you gotta, like, really embody Storm. And she looks good as Storm. And I give it to her for her costume choice. But I'm sorry. I gotta put her in the mid. All right, next up is Maya Jama. I don't know. Clearly there's a difference between white Hollywood and black Hollywood because a lot of these girls on here, I have no idea who they are. I've never heard of them a day in my life. Maya Jama, I believe she is a model. She has 3.2 million followers on Instagram. I do actually see a business in the bio, so I'm sure she's a business owner, but I've seen her post Vogue covers on her Instagram, so I'm assuming she's a model. She is dressed up as Storm. I told y'all, Storm is heavy on this list. She is dressed up as the Halle Berry version of Storm from the classic Bryan Singer X-Men films, the Fox X-Men films, particularly the first one because of how, you know, her hair is.
Hi, babes. Hi, Jama. We're at my Halloween party. Happy Halloween. I'm ready to go and have a big dance.
She looks good as Storm. The costume looks a little bit cheap. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, it ain't bad, but, you know, a lot of us are not a fan of the X-Men films, mainly because of the costumes. It's like black leather. Really? Y'all are superheroes and y'all are looking like y'all are in the Matrix. It's not a bad costume. She looks good. It's just I wasn't wowed whatsoever. Like, okay, you dressed up as Halle Berry's version of Storm. It is what it is. Like, it's nothing else that needs to be said here. So for that, I'm going to put her in the cheapest category. And next up is Charlamagne from The Breakfast Club. He is dressed as Wolverine, similar to what I say with Jay Farrow, who dressed as Wolverine as well. You can't get this wrong because it's literally just Wolverine. But again, it's Wolverine is so regular, so all you have to do is get a white blue suit, get the mask, and get some claws. Check, but it's Wolverine. You know, it's really nothing exciting about the character or dressing as Wolverine. Like, it's Wolverine, but it's not so much you can do as Wolverine. Like, as you saw throughout the duration of this video, several celebrities have chosen different variations of Storm. 3 celebrities have chosen different variations of Mystique. There are no variations with Wolverine. So it's like, what can you even do here? So it's not like I'm extremely excited that Charlamagne is Wolverine. It's just like, okay, y'all, it's Wolverine. Now, I do appreciate the fact that Charlamagne recreated the Wolverine meme where he's laying in the bed and he's looking at a picture of Jean Grey and Scott, and Wolverine is romanticizing himself over that. I appreciate him for creating the meme, but other than that, again, it's Wolverine. So for that, I'm going to put him in the mid category.
Mid!
All right, next up is Olivia Pearson. I have no idea who this woman is. No clue. I went to her Instagram. All I see is TikTok, Snapchat, links in the bio. She has 4 million followers, so I'm assuming she is a big social media influencer. Maybe I'm just living under a rock because I don't know who these girls is. Like, I'm not going to say I don't know white celebrities because, listen, I'm from the Britney, Christina Aguilera era. Like, those were the white girls that I was romanticizing growing up. Like, those are the girls I'm familiar with. These influencer girls or models, I don't really know them like that. I'm sorry. But she is dressed up as Ileana Rasputin, aka Magic. I really want to know, is she a comic book reader? Because Magic only appeared in one movie, and that was that X-Men New Mutants movie that people were not a fan of. But other than that, Magic has not appeared in any X-Men media in terms of other films and television shows. So you have to be a comic book nerd, an X-Men comic book nerd to know who Magic is. Now, I'm pretty sure people know who Magic is now because of Marvel Rivals, but she dressed up as Magic in 2023. Like, this is from 2 years ago. So, yeah, 2 years ago, Magic's popularity was strictly based on the comics. So I really want to know if Homegirl was a comic book reader. She looks good. She killed it. She killed it as Ileana. I don't have no notes. I don't have her notes. I don't know who this girl is. Her name is Olivia again. She killed it, and I'm putting her in Gobbled It Up. Like, she did Magic good. I loved it.
I completely gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa Sue is a soon-to-be mom.
Last but not least, I saved the best for last. I really saved the best for last. Anakye, 2019, dressed as Storm. This is how you do Storm. She looks gorgeous as Storm. Absolutely gorgeous. The costume that she is wearing is the white costume from Astonishing X-Men. She looks amazing. The hair, the height, the skin. Look how the costume brings out her black, beautiful, ivory silk skin. Anak is drop dead gorgeous. And if you are going to be Storm, you have to be drop dead gorgeous. And on top of that, she is the dark skin Storm. She looks amazing. This is what separates her from Lupita Nyong'o. I will want her, Anak, to play Storm in the MCU. Because it's visually insane how she looks just like Storm. This was the best. This was the best. This was the best. Like, I literally needed to do this video just for Anak. She killed it as Storm. Absolutely bodied it. I'm lost for words. Like, again, this was how many years ago? This was in 2019. And she looks good. Looks good. Nobody has ever topped Storm like her. Victoria Monet, I'm putting her in the same category as Victoria Monet. I'm putting Anak in the same category as Victoria Monet. Gobbled it up because Victoria Monet did a good job. But still, Anak is number one. Anak, yay. Oh my God. Stan. This was 6 years ago in 2019. Everybody else who did Storm after her did not meet the mark. Anak killed it. She killed it. Gobbled it up. Shout out to Anak.
I completely gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa Sue is assumed to be mom.
We are at the end of my list. Here's a look at my final rankings of celebrities dressed up as X-Men characters for Halloween. Do you like my rankings? Do you disagree with them? Sound off in the comment section. Let me hear you. Did I miss any celebrities? Were there some that were dressed up as X-Men characters that I snubbed? Let me know. Sound off in the comment section. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope everybody have a fun and safe Halloween celebration. Seriously. Happy Halloween, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.